tomorrow, or actually today, because it's after 1 a.m. already. It's Pride in Malmö, also Pride Week right now, but this was Pride parade tomorrow here in Malmö, and naturally I and Ro can attend this as supportive to Saga, my transgender child, and they want me to be there, and I'm proud to be there, and as the mother who support her child in this really important issue. And naturally it's going to be, you know, all fun and joy and happiness, and I know a lot of people who can attend this because I have a lot of friends who are very involved in those matters of transgender people, and also naturally of lesbians and gays and bisexuals. And it's going to be a great day, I think. They said it's going to be rain, but I hope not. And to celebrate this, I also was fixing my nails, as you can tell. Lots of glitter and rainbows. But I think it's very important to remember why Pride is important and for whom it is. Because a lot of people seems to think like Pride is just this big party with throwing rainbows everywhere, glitter everywhere, and everybody is happy and everybody's a little bit gay, because that is what you can be this day, and it's nothing like, you know. And that's not what it's all about. The Pride movement is an extremely important political movement. This is one time of the year where then those issues are in focus, both of media and a lot of people's minds, and it should be in focus, because those issues a lot of people have to struggle with are real, are huge. There is so much discrimination against those people, and I'm saying those people because it's so long to say all those short words for it, and I'm actually not sure, because there are different short words in different countries, and I don't want to say something wrong to offend anyone, so I just say those letters and so on, and I hope you don't feel offended by that, because it's just, I won't try to avoid saying something, because some expressions are correct in some countries and offensive in others, and the same upside way around. So yeah, that's why I say this. But it's so important to remember this, that it's not just this party for everybody, because it's not something everybody could attend, or everybody could attend as a supporter. And it means that you can't, if you don't, those matter isn't that important to you, if this is not a struggle that is real for you, you should not try to put yourself in the center of attention. This is not your moment to shine if you don't feel that you are belonging within those categories or stand behind those values that Pride has. And it's something a lot of people seems to forgetting about, and I know it's very annoying to a lot of people, especially, or I know that my child is very upset about that sometimes. And I mean, I even have it's not like some people say, well, I'm gay so I can be in Pride, right? It's like, no, not if you don't support what Pride stands for. Because it's, like I said, it's a political movement. It's not about going out in the street and saying, hey, I'm gay and I'm covered in glitter and everything's fine. It's not what it's all about. People have died to fight this fight for having the basic human rights, and it's something that should be respected and something that the focus should be on. I even know people, this guy who are in favor of discrimination of homosexuals on of religious reasons, and he attends Pride. Like, no, you have nothing to do there. It's not your thing. If you don't stand behind the rights of people, of gay right movements or transsexual movements and so on, you do not belong there. And yeah, I know it sounds like complete, you know, how can you not, how can you be gay and not support gay rights? And I mean, like, it's crazy, but you know, it's like, you know, there are women out there actually voting for Donald Trump. And I mean, like, yeah, I think it's the same kind of stupid. It's like, you can just flip back and say, okay, have fun. It's, yeah, but those people exist. And I think it's so important to remember what it's all about, that it's a struggle. I mean, my child was transgender, are in a group that are extremely vulnerable in society, and they are often forgotten in questions regarding gay rights, because often the focus are on homosexuals and not transgender people. And even more so, if you are transgender but not feeling at home in a specific gender, or in non-binary, it means that you are even more vulnerable. It's a lot of people can't understand the concept of not feeling that you have gender, and also in a lot of situations you have to choose. You have to classify you as something you aren't, and that is extremely humiliating in all kind of situations. It's also a group that are more likely to be victims of violence. It's also a group that are more likely to be suffering from mental illnesses as depressions and so on, a lot because of attitudes they are met by in the society. And those are so important questions. And recently in Sweden we have this law that forbids public places, bathhouses and so on, to forbid a person who is not does not classify him or her or their self as a woman or man, and to choose their own what bathing clothes they're gonna have. They can bath topless in a pair of shorts if they want to, or they can wear a swimming suit if they want to, and so on. And they have a legal right to do that in all public bath places we are in Sweden. And a lot of people almost like laugh about this law, but it is so important. It's so important that you have the right to be yourself and to, you know, dress how you are, and not judged by what you was born with between your legs. That is not defining you as a person. And you have to remember that this is what Pride is about. It's not about rainbow colored nails with glitter on. It's fun, but it's not what it's all about. And tomorrow I and Ro gonna attend this Pride parade, and as a proud mother and proud sister of a trans person, and we definitely keep what's important in mind. So that's all about Pride today. Long rant, I know, but it's important. When I'm at it, naturally tomorrow we're gonna go for full makeup. I'm gonna help sort out this also, and I have this my new favorite, because a friend of me advised me about I don't know if you call it NYX or NYX, because I heard both of them, and I don't know what's correct, but I don't really care because it doesn't matter, because we both know what you're talking about. And I was advised to buy this one, and I like it. Absolutely fine. It's an eyeliner, and it's working and doing what it should, and yeah, it's nice. But those, I'm in love. I bought this one first, also advised of the same person, and using it on my eyes and in the corner of my eyes, and to highlight the color, actually apply it over my eyelid, and to make other colors on the eyeshadows and so pop a little bit more and so on. But I didn't thought about using it as an eyeliner, or as a lip liner, or as a highlighter, or as anything else, but it's so good. When I bought those two, and this one, this is the absolute best eyeliner I ever had. all of a sudden I don't have any problem, because I always had a struggle because of my poor eyesight to apply an eyeliner. And I thought this is really bold and it's a bit clumsy and it's a lot of pigments in it, extremely much pigments in it. I think this would never work as an eyeliner because it would just, you know, be messy all over the place. No, this is the answer to my praise when it comes to eyeliners. It's perfect. And they have all those wonderful colors, like gold and glitters, and you know, I love glitters. And I mean, this works as lipstick if you want to, or as an eyeshadow, or as body paint, or whatever. And I love them, and I'm gonna buy like all colors there are, and a lot of colors I miss on this, but I hope they're gonna release like 2 colors with glitter in it, please. And some others, I know what's. So as soon as I get my next paycheck, I'm gonna buy like 2 more of this. I'm gonna buy 2 every month until I